have go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Today's the golden day of the 5th qualifying series, with one race planned for both groups and each race counting double in points. Ukraine and Singapore had a good start. After a close battle upwind, Thailand led, arriving first at the weather mark, followed by Ukraine. Ukraine almost caught up to Thailand on the downwind. Thailand managed to arrive first at the gate, followed closely by Ukraine. Singapore and South Korea followed and rounded the gate simultaneously. Singapore, in a desperate attempt to take the lead of the race, tried an all-or-nothing move by going fully to the right during the second upwind beat. Unfortunately, the wind shifted left and they lost even more ground. Thailand still leading, followed by Ukraine before the last downwind. Thailand won the last race of the series, ahead of Ukraine and South Korea. Singapore finished last. The overall results stayed the same as the previous day, as Ukraine won the event with 23 points. Thailand also got 23 points, but had less race victories than Ukraine, and therefore placed second. Singapore stayed in third position, ahead of South Korea.
I'm super excited to go in Bahrain. I'm super happy that we did it for our country, especially during this period. So I was not sailing, and whole team was not only sailing by us, but we was also representing all our nation and all our friends.
Race 6 saw a clean start with South Africa taking the lead. South Africa arrived first at the weather mark, followed by India and Malaysia. South Africa had a blazing downwind run, setting the fastest boat speed of the week at 15.2 knots, and rounded the leeward gate in first. India tried a bold last-minute windward drop and jibe. The maneuver didn't work out as they planned. The Jenniker fell into the water. They overshot the gate and stopped the boat. This opened the door for Malaysia to come back into the game. However, Malaysia too had problems making a clean mark rounding, and India managed to keep their second position. South Africa furthered their lead, winning the day, the series, and the 5th bullet of the week. India arrived second and Malaysia third. Overall, South Africa won the event with 19 points and a ticket to Bahrain. Malaysia, even though they finished third today, kept their second place overall and got the second ticket to Bahrain. India finished third, only 1 point behind Malaysia.
You know, the concept of Ubuntu means that you do something for the collective, and this SSL is really a Ubuntu concept, and what a fantastic opportunity to sail against all these countries. And it was really emotional to see Ukraine on the podium there, and really hard to think they got to go back to a war, you know, and that's something more than we have to deal with, you know. So
be sure to join us and watch the 40 teams competing live in the final series from Bahrain, starting on the 29th of October to the 20th of November.
Minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.